What's going on YouTube? My name is FG3000. I'm back in the place to be and welcome to Black Desert Online Mobile, a brand new mobile MMO that just came out yesterday. So if you do want to download the title, I will have the links in the description below. So here we are with yet another mobile MMO, and we have covered so many of this type of game on this channel, from Perfect World Mobile to World of Kings to Era of Legends to Talion to Lineage to Axe, Rebirth, and so many more. I feel like you're only saying so many more because you can't think of any more, FG. Tales of Wind, but it's not about me, ladies and gentlemen. This is about the current crop of mobile MMOs compared to Black Desert Online Mobile. Now, I group all those games together because they are so similar in fact that in every single one of my videos on those games, I always say this: if you are not a fan of mobile MMOs, there is nothing here that's gonna change your mind. I say that in every single one of those videos, but don't fact check it, just respect it. I'm not going to be saying that for Black Desert Online Mobile. I'm also not going to continue to reference this game as Black Desert Online Mobile, but I do feel like if you are one of those people out there that have played mobile MMOs in the past, you really wanted to like this genre, but you were just kind of upset with the selection of games that we had. They were too boring, they were too repetitive, they were too samey. I feel like you give Black Desert Online Mobile a shot. So let's go ahead and get started. This is an MMO, so it's gonna be a very big game. So I feel like the very best way to kind of show this game off is to take you through a general gameplay session. So let's go ahead and get started off with combat. So here's my basic attack, as you guys can see. As I do my basic attack, I can also regenerate mana. This game uses a charge system when it comes to your abilities. So as you guys can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, I have multiple charges here in my fireball. So I can click my fireball multiple times as the screen fills up with fiery goodness, as you guys can see. Here's a couple more demonstrations. You also have some abilities that are long cooldown style. So no one thought that this game was going to be a slouch when it came to combat or graphics or anything like that. And I know Pearl Abyss is really trying to market this game and trying to sell everyone on the amazing graphics. They are amazing. Or the fantastic combat. It's pretty fantastic. Or like the full featured character creation, which is pretty full featured. All of those things are really nice and really great. But I do not feel like those are going to be enough to convert people to this genre. Those are not going to be the reason why people stick with this game. Believe it or not, Pearl Abyss, that's not enough. We have some games on mobile that look great, have great combat, and have great character creation. What I feel like is really going to keep people playing Black Desert Online is the fact that this game feels a lot more worldly than all of those other games that we mentioned earlier in the video. So let me go ahead and take you on a journey. Here we are. And I know I just said this game is very worldly. So we're gonna start this video off by going inside of a private instance. But don't you worry, it's all gonna make sense as the video goes on. So, does this game play like most mobile MMOs when it comes to the questing and the overworld? Yes, especially considering that this game is pulled from the Black Desert PC cloth. So, the PC version already has plenty of automated features. The mobile version obviously does as well. So, your character will path to quest locations. It'll do auto combat. It'll automatically use potions, automatically use skills, etc., etc. That is kind of to be expected, more so due to the fact that this game is, of course, like I said, based on the PC version of Black Desert. But I do feel, and you guys know I'm a very big stickler on this, I feel like this game has a really nice blend of manual and automated gameplay. So there are certain bosses, when you first fight them, you have to use manual gameplay. Arena, you have to use manual gameplay. Some of your private instance locations, you have to use manual gameplay. But autoplay is there for you when you have to do those quests that ask you to kill 500 goblins, right? So I know there's a lot of purists out there that wanted this game to be 100% manual. There was like a petition going on for this game when it first came out. I feel like just give the game a shot. I think you'll really appreciate the mix between auto and manual, because I feel like most mobile MMOs, it's not going to be fun. It's going to be really boring. But luckily, this game has really great combat, like I said, destructible environments, screen filling abilities, and not a lot of requirements on how many mobs you need to kill for the general main quest. So I feel like this game, more than any other ones, you could actually play manual if you choose to. But I still think, hey, give it all a try. It's not bad. Like right now, I'm doing a quest where I have to kill 40. You could absolutely kill 40 of these because look, they're all over the place, just standing around waiting to be killed. So don't you worry about that. So that's kind of the general the overworld, questing, auto path, auto combat, manual combat, all that good stuff. All of that stuff is kind of a given. But one of the biggest detractions to most mobile MMOs, and I talk about this in pretty much every single one of those videos, is the fact that most of them are red dot simulators. You know what I'm talking about with the red dot simulators. Your screen is filled with all these icons with red dots all over the place. Black Desert Online Mobile is not a red dot simulator, ladies and gentlemen. It is a yellow dot. It's not even a yellow dot simulator, but it does have yellow dots. But the yellow dots in this game are very much reduced, and the yellow dots here are things that you actually need to kind of pay attention to. So it's not going to be overburdening your gameplay session like all of those other mobile MMOs. Those other games feel like you are constantly juggling which red dot is popping up. You close one and 5 more open up. This game completely streamlines that because of this one very important feature, ladies and gentlemen. The Black Spirit. Now, the main reason all those other mobile MMOs have so many red dots on the screen is because there's so many things that the game wants you to upgrade, enhance, limit break, awaken, breakthrough, all that stuff. Here in Black Desert Online Mobile, all of your character power is right here. Everything that you need to do to get stronger is right here in one screen with your Black Spirit. Do you need to enhance your gear? The Black Spirit. Do you need to equip crystals? The Black Spirit. Do you need to fuse crystals? I'll give you one guess. The Black Spirit. Transfer, enhancements, give him dark energy, equip your light stones. Everything that has to do with power is right here in one screen. So that dramatically reduces how many red dots or yellow dots are all over your screen. Unlike a lot of other mobile MMOs, the streamlining and quality of life when it comes to Black Desert Online Mobile is like, it's like a 10 out of 10. When it comes to streamlining and quality of life, this game is really, really top tier. And I say this all the time. It feels like the developers actually played the game and were like, how can we make this make more sense? How can we make this make more sense? And they did it. So I saw some people on Reddit already being like, man, this game has a lot of icons on the screen. It might look like that before you actually know what they are, but this screen and the navigation and the things that you have to do are so streamlined. So here are my daily quests. I can click claim all. I'm done there. That dot is disappeared. This one right over here is your notification tab, and it basically just lets you know what type of things are going on in the game, which shops are being refreshed. Can you go into some ancient ruins? We'll talk about that in a second. Your camp work, that you can go collect some passive resources, and enhancements are available. Everything is very, very tight and streamlined. So it's not, like I said, it's not gonna be like those other games where everything's just all over the place. Give the game an hour, get out of the tutorial, and I feel like all of this stuff is gonna make sense, and you'll kind of feel what I was talking about when I said that, you know what, they did a real good job on this game, and it does feel like the developers actually played it and tried to make it better as they went along. I'm also voice acting as well. Very, very nice. So let's move on. Oh, look at this. We're going to fight a quick boss real fast. So that's a good way to segue over into the camp feature right after this. So look at this. Autoplay is disabled. So I have to do this manual, which is why we're not going to do it, because I'm on an emulator at the moment. This is a really good phone game, by the way. I highly recommend playing this bad boy on your phone. You're going to have a good time with it, especially with the combat, especially in arena. Being able to kind of zip around like that on their arena and group enemies up and DPS them down. It's a ton of fun. So that's the overworld, that's questing, that's combat, that's the graphics. The graphics that you see right now on your screen are in max settings. So this is what you can expect. Obviously this is a mobile game, but this looks like, you know, the Black Desert PC version, maybe like in a medium or high setting. It has all the pop-in that normally accompanies Black Desert, but for a mobile game, this is a really, really good performing title. Let's move on over to the camp feature. So you have your overworld, you have your questing, you have your grinding, you have all the stuff that you expect from a mobile MMO, especially a Black Desert MMO. You also have a city builder. And you guys know I actually like city builders. Now, we're not gonna spend a ton of time going through every single one of these buildings because a lot of this stuff is not gonna make sense until you actually play the game, but I do wanna give you guys a quick overview. So you have your town hall here. This is like your main base of operations, and this is responsible for what you can actually upgrade in your camp, whether it's your storage to obviously carry inventory that you don't wanna have in your character, lodging, a refinery to make black stones, food to carry food, garden to make food, stables, lodging. You have a pub here to recruit workers. All of this stuff is very streamlined and very easy to navigate as well. I love the fact that you can just click on something, click upgrade. The game tells you exactly what you need to upgrade before you can do that. So I need to upgrade my food storage. Go over here, click upgrade, food storage, done, spend the gold, auto select who the best person for the job is, and they will get to work. Let's see what else we need here. We also need a level 4 refinery. So we'll go over here. I'm gonna grab my black stones out of here. So this is a passive resource generation that'll give you black stones over time. Upgrade that. Boom. There you go. Auto select. It's very, very easy. And like I said, I like city builders, so this part of the game is really engaging for me. This is not the extent of how big your camp can be either. Your camp can get even bigger than this. And I feel like things like this are going to be the real reasons why people stick with this game a long term. So this is something that I don't think you guys should ignore, especially, let's say that you're not really into city building in other games. Still give it a try here. Between this, the combat, all of these things combined, I feel like it really make this game feel more worldy than all those other mobile MMOs, and it's a very important part on making you enjoy this experience. So don't write it off as soon as you get there. Also, I'm gonna have a full female worker force over here as soon as I get rid of this guy. All females, baby. Anyway, don't worry about that. So that's the camp. Like I said, you'll learn more about that as you move along. What else can you do inside the game, FG? Well, we talked about the Black Spirit. Questing is pretty straightforward. Pets, it's just like Black Desert. You get pets, your pets pick up your loot for you. That's pretty straightforward. All that stuff applies. You have an auction house here for a market. You have the amity system over here where you can build relationships with different NPCs. The better your relationship, the more goods that you can buy for them, or the more things that they open up for your character, such as rewards. That's also brought over from Black Desert. Social is just your friends list. The guild is not here just yet, but do not worry. I will be making the waifu crew tomorrow. It is coming, and all this other stuff is pretty straightforward. So here is the final part of this video before we end it off. You have arena. We're not going to do one just yet, but arena. This is where you're really going to see the skill ceiling of this title. No autoplay is allowed. 1v1, ladies and gentlemen. So I have been getting torched in arena, but don't you worry, I'm going to come back. I have to play this on my phone because, like I said, there is no autoplay, and you really need to be on your game because the other players are as well. Yes, it's live. So that is that. The ruins. So you also have basically dungeons here. You can group up here, you can quick join, or you can create your own dungeon run over here, and you can fight some bosses. The bosses are pretty straightforward. Not a lot of what do you want to call it? Not a lot of mechanics go into it. It's basically kill the ads, kill the boss, kill the ads, kill the boss. But at least we have dungeon and group content in the game that's very easy to get into. All you have to do is quick join. And then last but not least, you also have the boss rush as well. Boss rush is just basically a way to kind of test your power here a little bit. So as you're going through the game, you're going to get these stamps. These stamps can summon a boss. If you guys have played the PC version, you know how you walk out into the world, you use one of those scrolls to summon a boss. It's kind of the same exact thing. So I just summoned one right over here. It's going to be this guy, Red Nose. It'll show me how much power I have versus how much it's suggested. And I can go on in here and fight Red Nose, the boss. And like I said, this is one of those instances where you can use autoplay, but considering how close I am in power to Red Nose, I definitely want to play this game on manual. But hey, that's up to you. That is up to you. So that is pretty much most of the game here, ladies and gentlemen. I know some of the OG people that play Black Desert PC want to know, is the Blackstone system in the game? Yes, it is, but it's very streamlined. So here is my staff. It tells me exactly how many Blackstones I need to upgrade it. So 33% here. 2% here. I can use a bunch of these. Boom. I'm all about that 100% life. I swear to God, every single time I've tried to do this on something less than 100, it's failed. I don't like it. But it's very, very easy. You get these black stones from questing. You can use them to enhance your gear. And like I said earlier in the video, if you get a new piece of gear, you can transfer a large majority of your pluses here to the new piece of gear. So if I get a purple drop, I don't lose all these pluses. So continue to upgrade your gear, go all out, because once you get a new piece of gear, you can always transfer it. So that's all I kind of want to cover in this video. This video can go on forever. This is me improving the power of my Black Spirit. Very easy. Once again, hit auto select all the gear that you're not using. Just throw it in there. Boom. Yes. I don't care about these rings at the moment. Boom, boom. Very, very easy. Boom. I'm out. Back to combat. Quite easy. Also, quick tip. If you guys are playing the game, go over here to settings, go over here to convenience, turn on combat mode, just turn this on. As far as I can tell, it allows your autoplay to use every single one of your skills that you have equipped. Every single one. And if you don't turn that on, it only uses the abilities that you can see on your screen. See how the wheel spins around? I'm pretty sure that's factual, but once again, don't fact check it, just respect it. Here are my skills here. Once again, very streamlined. Like I said earlier, the Black Spirit handles everything. Look at that. Upgrading all of my skills. Thank you, Black Spirit. What a guy. So we're gonna go ahead and end it here, ladies and gentlemen, with this boss fight against Red Nose. I'm gonna have to do some minor manual gameplay here. A couple of telegraphs out of the bad stuff. As you guys can see, my voice is a little waning, but so I'm glad that we're at the very end of the video. Oh my goodness. I don't know if we're gonna be able to. I'm gonna have to play this bad boy because I need to like move in a certain direction. Hold on. No. I think we got this. I think we got this. He has 10 life bars left. I cannot lose here. I got plenty of mana potions. But I will say, I'll say one, I've been talking really positive about this game. I don't think I said a single negative thing about Black Desert, because I do really like the game. But I will say that one thing it really does have in common with all those other mobile MMOs that we talked about is the fact that it does still kind of feel a bit lonely. I'm still not feeling very massive for the most part. It still kind of feels like mostly a solo experience. That's why I am going to make the guild here. I will announce it once it's open on the community tab on the YouTube. So if you guys do want to join it, it will be there very, very shortly. But there you go. That is a good look at Black Desert Online, ladies and gentlemen. My name is FG3000. Thank you for listening to this terribly voiced video here, but I didn't want to wait on this video for very much longer. I definitely wanted you guys to know what my thoughts were on this title, and so far they are extremely, extremely positive. I am having a ton of fun with this game, and now it is time to finish the video off with one last look at one final feature of the game, the Black Spirit mode. And like I said earlier, I feel like the Black Spirit is such a huge proponent on why I think this game is so fun to play and so streamlined. Like I said earlier, the Black Spirit handles everything that you need to do when it comes to upgrading your character. The Black Spirit also handles all of your idle gaming needs. So check this out. You can turn off your game and your Black Spirit will continue to either hunt for you, beating up mobs, looting it, getting experience, everything that you would normally do if you were auto hunting, auto gather. So if you need to get wood or a mine or forage for stuff, your Black Spirit will auto gather for you. Or if you're like me and you hate fishing in all MMOs, but you want the good part of what fishing comes with, you can also make your Black Spirit fish for you as well. All free-to-play players have 3 hours of idle time, or if you have this Black Spirit Plus, you can get 6 hours of idle time. So right now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say, you know what, Black Spirit, I want you to auto hunt for me. I'm gonna click confirm and the countdown begins, ladies and gentlemen. And then boom, it's over. And then I can come back within 6 hours or so, and I'll have 6 hours worth of grinding loot waiting for me in my inventory, which I think is a fantastic. I feel like more and more games are gonna start incorporating more idle features because it's ridiculous. And FG means ridiculous. Hold your voice, FG, I know, but I gotta say this. That there are so many games out there that want you to keep your phone all day, keep your phone on all day, or keep your computer on all day, all through the night, all through work, while they just grind with no one doing any inputs. That's just dumb. It makes no sense. So I'm hoping that in 2020 and beyond, more games incorporate more idle features like this, because it just doesn't make any sense to require players to keep their phones on all day. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is FG3000. I'm going to get out of here before my voice completely goes, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.